All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are live. And welcome to this free live training where I'm going to introduce you to the first agentic AI brand design team that's actually built on Nvidia's OpenClaw that creates premium brand assets that you can possibly sell for $300 to $500 each. Now, before we get started, just give me a 5 in the chat room right now if you can hear my voice loud and clear. So if you can see the if you can see the screen and hear my voice, just want to make a quick mic check and give some time for everybody to connect. Let me just check the chat room. Beautiful 555 coming in. So I think we are good with the sound and image. Now, before we get started, I want to give like 2 or 3 more minutes for everybody to get a chance to connect and settle in, because there's people joining by the minute. I see a lot of people still joining this session. So until that happens and everybody's connected, let's just see who we got here. Okay, let me know in the chat room. So when I say chat room, I mean the questions box into the GoToWebinar. You're going to find the questions tab. That is where you can interact with me live during this session. So go ahead, open the chat room, the questions box, and let me know who you are, where are you connecting from, and what kind of business are you actually running. Okay, look at that. So many people connecting, still connecting by the minute. So we got John Miller from Austin, Texas, running a marketing agency. Welcome, John. We got Sarah from Manchester, UK, a local bakery. Awesome. So this is a local business owner. Welcome, Sarah. We got David from Miami, Emma from Birmingham, UK, Michael Brown from Chicago on the line, Olivia, James from Dallas. We got Sophie from London, Daniel from Australia, all over the world. Okay, Charlotte, welcome. Matthew, Amelia, Andrew, Christopher, Alex, Dennis, Emily joining in from Denver. It's Joshua, welcome. Lucy from UK. It's so hard to read all of these names that are popping in the chat room, but keep them going. I love your energy. I love that you guys are actually engaging, because this is the way I want to run these sessions. It's a two-way communication line, which means I'm going to be here on the other end of the microphone, and you guys can interact with me during the chat room. I also have my full team responding on your questions. If I'm still presenting and I'm not, picking up your questions, there's going to be someone from my team that is actually going to make sure that your questions are answered. So keep them questions coming through this session. Now, one more thing, since we're going to give like 2 more minutes for everybody to connect, but since you are here, before we get started, I want you to do this right now, okay? Check on the chat room, okay? My team has shared a Google Drive link. You can see it there, and use it to upload your logo. It only takes about a minute, okay? Go ahead right now. Before we get started, just upload your logo, because during this live session, I'm going to randomly select a few businesses from the audience, and yours could be one of them. And if it gets picked, you may actually, we will actually build out a complete brand asset package for you live right here during this webinar. So go ahead and click on the link from the chat room. Don't leave the webinar. Just open a new tab with Google Drive and just simply upload your logo there. Or you can simply, just put it in the chat room when I ask you later on. But it's good to be there, because I'm going to select some later on this webinar. Okay. Now, here's the important part. Do not leave early, because, later in this session, I'm not only going to show you how we can generate these full branding assets with agentic AI fast, but I'm also going to share some exclusive blueprints, workflows, and live-only strategies that are not going to be available after the session ends, okay? Plus some bonuses and some special launch offer as well. These are the exact kinds of assets, and systems that can help you turn simple logos into full premium brand packages that you can actually use or sell or deliver to your clients. So upload your logo or your client's logo, stay until the end, and let's make this session count, okay? Okay, you guys ready? Just type in ready in the chat room if your logo is up, and if you are ready to continue, let me know in the chat room. Let me know if you can see this on your screen. Let me know if you can see this, a payment in my Stripe that I got from a dental practice in Austin, Texas, okay? And this landed just last Tuesday for a brand package that I deliver. Okay, do you see this on the screen? Just type in a 5 in a chat room if you do. Because it only took me 11 minutes to create and deliver. My actual production cost was about $2.73, I believe, with no Photoshop, no designer, no Canva templates, and no back and forth revisions. I used 6 AI agents, and in the next 50 minutes, I'll be showing you exactly how and exactly how you can do the same thing. But first, okay, I want to show you what actually this client received for this payment. You ready? Boom. There we go. This is what the client received. Okay? The storefront sign, the coffee cups, the business cards, the t-shirts, the social media templates, packaging, phone mockups, even vehicle wraps if you want. Every single asset, same logo, same colors, same brand identity, photorealistic, studio quality. A design agency would quote this client anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 for this package. Okay? I use 6 AI agents and 11 minutes to do all of this. Now, let me quickly shift my screen and show you how these 12 minutes actually look like inside ClawBrand. Okay? Look at this. I've designed all of this inside my account. The business card, the storefront mockup, the billboards, the frosted acrylic monolith sign at the beginning. And there's so many more I still design. Let me just go to the previous scene. Branded toothbrush, presentation banners for a booth. Okay, even front cast bronze on their storefront, brochures, custom clothing, apparel. Okay, everything has been designed over here. Even custom toothbrush. Okay, Dental Davis. This is a full brand identity package. I actually delivered. I made all of this. Okay, with one logo, 6 brand assets under 11 minutes, and that's already more than half of what I've delivered for that 450. Okay, with every asset being photorealistic lighting, natural shadows, commercial grade composition. The client thought I had a design team. I actually have one, but there are 6 AI agents. All right, cool. So before we move forward, I just want to take 1 minute of your time to, introduce myself before we move forward, okay? Just to put a face to the voice as well. So for everybody who doesn't know who I am, my name is Adrian and Isfan, and I've launched over 18 AI products and made over 2.6 million in combined sales. I'm a top 10 vendor on JVZoo and other platforms. I built multiple SaaS businesses among Leads Gorilla, which I've sold for 1.9 million. And there's that thing nobody talks about when you're running multiple businesses. Every single one needs brand visual constantly. Okay. New product launch, you need visuals. Client delivers, you need visuals. Social media, this week, you need visuals. Updated pitch deck, you guessed it, you need visuals. So I was spending anywhere from 5,000 to 8,000 per every 3 months on freelancer designers. Okay, so I built this for myself, used it for months, then there comes the payment, and the payment from my workflow, then I realized something, okay? If it saved me thousands of dollars per month, what happens when someone uses it to make this amount every single month? Selling brand package assets to businesses that actually need them right now. So that's what today is all about. I'm going to be here for the next 50 minutes or 60 minutes, and you need to pay attention because there are 3 things that you do not want to miss. The number 1, we're going to do a full live demo, not a slide deck, walkthrough. I'm going to pull logos from the chat, from you, and build brand assets live on the screen. No preparations, no trick. Number 2, we're going to do 4 done-for-you service blueprints, pricing, scripts, delivery, workflows that are live. That are for live attendees only. They will not be on the sales page. They will not be on the replay. You are here now live. You get them, okay? If you're not, you don't. It's that simple. And number 3, at the very end, I'm going to introduce a founding bundle deal. everything that's included, and the first 30 people to come on board is going to get a huge discount coupon that I'm dropping only live. So whatever you do not leave early. The best part of this session is towards the end, and the people who stay are the ones who actually win. Cool. Let me know in the chat room if we got a deal and you're going to stick until the end. Just type in staying until the end, and we are going to dive straight into this. There are over 33 million small businesses in the US. With everyone needs brand visuals, it's becoming a 45 billion market industry. And 90% are either paying too much or doing it badly anyway. So why hasn't anyone solved this yet? Now, let's look at what's available, okay? We got a couple of options, right? We got we got three options at the moment. We got option one, you can go freelancer, Fiverr, Upwork, or local designers. That's $300 to $500 per asset. And also 2 to 5 days turnaround. Then the revision cycle starts. Can you make this logo bigger? Can we try it in blue? Can we add this? Can we go back to the first version? 3 rounds later, you've spent a week and about $1,000, and you're frustrated on both sides. Okay, this is the price gap and the time gap, and that's your opportunity. Okay, now option number 2, you can use Canva, as many people use. Look, Canva is fine for what it is, but here's the problem. Everyone's using the same templates. Your local bakery Instagram looks identical to a bakery in Portland, which looks identical to one in London. This flat graphics, same layout, same fonts, no depth, no photorealist, and no uniqueness. That's the frustration that I've spent 2 hours and still looks very generic and unprofessional. And that's your second opportunity. And the third opportunity is actually the AI generators. Of course, we got Midjourney, DALL-E, Leonardo, amazing tools like Nano Banana, even ChatGPT. You may wonder, okay, but we got ChatGPT for this and Nano Banana. But the terrible looks of creating brand assets that you can generate one great storefront sign, then you generate a business card, and then everything looks like from a completely different company. It has zero consistency, zero brand coherence. Now that's the confusion, that I got one good output and 20 tries. Okay, that's your third opportunity. Because there's 33 million businesses, 3 broken solutions, and nobody's solving this, and professionally. Nobody until today. Okay, so before we go any further, I want you to have a real conversation. I want to have a real conversation with you for a second. I know you've bought AI tools before, and probably a lot of them, right? Just type in the chat room if you've purchased AI tools before. And I know, just drop me a 1 in the chat room if you've done it. Some from JVZoo, some from AppSumo, some from random Facebook ads at 2 a.m. in the morning. And I know, because I've been on both sides of this. And most of them are just collecting digital dust right now. You bought them because the demo looked amazing. You logged in, clicked around for 20 minutes, and realized it was a feature, not a business. A shiny button, not a workflow. Something that makes cool outputs but doesn't actually help you make results and make revenue. And I'm going to be honest with you, okay? Most AI tools, including some of my earlier products, are built to demo well, to look incredible on a webinar, to get you excited enough to buy, right? But they are not built to deliver, not constantly, not reliably, and not at the level where you can charge clients anywhere from $300 to $500 and sleep well at night, right? Let me know in the chat room if you can relate with this one. Okay? Now, I want to tell you that ClawBrand AI is different. And I can say that with a straight face because I built it for myself. Before I even thought about selling it, that's the $450 dental cleaning payment that you saw at the beginning. That was my workflow, my Tuesday morning. I'm a user of the tool first and then a vendor because I wanted to make this tool available for everybody in the industry to use it and actually generate results. Now, if that resonates with you, and if you've ever bought something that you didn't deliver, drop the word real in the chat right now. I want to see if that actually resonates. Alex, Brandon, there we go. So many real coming in the chat room. Yeah, I see you. A lot of reels out there. I appreciate the honesty, and that's why we're doing this differently today. Everything I'm going to show you from this point forward, I use daily for my own business, and that's the bar that I set for this one. Okay, but let me ask you something, okay? Before we reveal your future brand team, would you rather have one junior intern doing everything, design, strategy, quality control, social media, packages, print, all in one person, or would you rather have six specialists, design specialists, each one an expert in their lane, working together, coordinated as a six? Obviously, six, right? And I'm not even close. One person doing everything gives you an average across the board. Six specialists give you excellent on every piece of content. This is exactly the difference between AI tool and every other AI tool that you've tried, and what I'm about to show you during this training. And every other AI tool, okay, on the market works like this: one model, one brain, doing everything. That's like hiring one freelancer from Fiverr and asking them to be your brand manager, your photographer, and your print designer, and your social media manager, and your packaging specialist, and your QA, right? All at once for every project, every time. What do you get? Inconsistency, same outputs, low quality. Some are even garbage. No way you can predict which is which, right? Well, ClawBrand AI works differently because we got these six AI specialized agents, and each of one of them are trained on specific part of brand creation workflow. They communicate with each other, they coordinate, and they check each other's work, okay? And the output isn't random, it's engineered. And that is exactly why you can charge this amount per package with absolute confidence. Okay? Now, what's exactly powering this team under the hood? Well, we got Nvidia's OpenClaw framework, which has over 350,000 plus stars on GitHub. This is the #1 trending AI framework of 2026. This isn't some random open source experiment. This is OpenClaw. This is Nvidia implemented, the company that's powering 90% of all AI infrastructure on the planet. But here's why this matters to you. And it's not about the technology, okay? When you sit down with a local business owner, a dentist, a gym, a restaurant, you don't tell them your brand assets were produced using Nvidia's powered AI agents. Nobody cares. That's not a $50 Fiverr conversation. That's a $500 premium service consultation. The technology doesn't even make up the output better. It makes your offer more valuable. It's a credible weapon you can use in every sales conversation, okay? You can say like, this is Nvidia powered AI that created all this. You can say this to a business owner and watch their eyes glow up, right? I was about to introduce you to the team, okay? I want you to meet your brand AI team. We got 6 specialized AI handlers. We got Lina on the top. And then we're going to have Sophia and Rhea, our strategy analyst, Max and Mark, our planning of creative, and Kai, the quality gate. That's not feature list, that's a creative department. And you're about to own it, okay? We got Lina, our brand manager. Then we got Sophia, our brand strategist. We got Rhea, our asset analyst. Max, our mockup planner. Marco, our art director. And Kai, our QA reviewer. Now, I wanted to go quickly from this because if you hire these 6 roles at a real agency, that's going to be anywhere from $20,000 to $32,000 per month. Your AI brand team does the same work. 24/7, no salaries, no benefits, one-time investment, less than one freelancer, single delivery. That's not a tool. That's the most unfair advantage brand design you'll ever going to see. Now, drop me a demo into the chat room if you're ready to see it in action and if you wanted to go into the demo. Okay, because I wanted to do a live demo with my brand, but I already created some for my next client, which is a local gardener. Okay, now during this time, instead of me doing a demo, we're probably going to jump into doing your logo next and cut some corners over here, right? So we got this client brief, okay? So Vasi, this is a gardener from my local, one of my best friends, father owns a gardening company, and he actually needs some branding design. So I decided to do him as a case study, and he only sent me the logo and what he actually needs, okay? Now, a normal agency would quote him $3,000, but we delivered everything in under 12 minutes, okay? We got a complete package, okay? The car wrapping, the hat, the signs, the business card, everything. And if I switch over here, you can see that we actually generated a lot of examples for this particular business, you know, car wrapping, billboards, you name it, even green pop-up cannery tent, even stores over here. Look at this one. This is actually looking really nice. So we got even in our local language, okay? Look at that, signages, everything, even a bus stop sign, we put him on a real sign in our city, right? I don't want you to take my word for it, and I want to prove this to you live using your brand, okay? So we are going to do this live with your brand. So here's what I need you to do. If you haven't done this at the beginning of the webinar, go ahead, or if you connected later, just go ahead and drop your logo into the chat. Or if you don't have a logo already, just type it, the website URL in the chat room, and probably we're going to pick some. Okay, that's it. Website URL, boom. We're going to be pulling it up. I have my team prepare everything. Now, if you're starting fresh and you don't have a logo yet, that's even better. You know, just type your business name and your niche, like, you know, Tony's Tacos Mexican Restaurant or Bright Paw Dog Grooming Services. I'm going to pick a few random, and we're going to build real mockups for your brand right here, right now, in under a couple of minutes each. Okay, no prep, no tricks, just your logo and ClawBrand AI in action. Okay, give me a sec. I need to switch the screen. All right, so I'm switching over to my other screen now, so you can see ClawBrand AI live. Can you see my screen? Just drop me a yes in the chat room if you can see it. Let me just check. Perfect, perfect. We're good. Okay, so keep those logos coming in while I get all this pulled up and prepare some live demos. Oh, wow, they're coming in fast. I see logos flying in, URL, business names. This is awesome. Keep them coming, keep them uploaded into the drive link that I gave you at the beginning of this webinar. So if you can't find it, you can see it in the chat room. My team already shared it again. Let me just check the chat room really quick. I see bakery. I see someone in real estate. Oh, fitness studio. A pet clinic. Nice. Keep them dropping in, coming in. I'm going to scroll through and pick a few fast. Okay. For those of you who haven't shared yet, don't be shy. You know, this is your chance to see your brand, get a professional mockup and brand assets created live in real time. No charge, no catch. Okay. Just drop it into the chat or put it into the shared drive that I shared in the chat room, or your business name, niche, and I'll pick 3 to 4 and we'll run them through it together. Okay. Okay, giving you a couple more seconds to put them up if you haven't done that at the beginning of the webinar. All right. Let me scroll through here again. Oh man, we got so many good ones coming in. This is going to be a tough one. Okay, but let me just grab a mix of different niches so you can all see how this works regardless of what industry you're actually in. Okay, so the first one I'm seeing right here from Dennis, a burger house. Love it. A burger restaurant is perfect. Food and restaurants branding is one of the most common things people actually need mockups for. So let's do this one first, okay? It is a great logo also. Now watch how fast we can make this look like a real established brand. First, we're going to be just changing our brand over here. So I'm going to just switch my brand to the logo I've just downloaded. Let me just choose a file. Hold on. Let me just drag this to the other side. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Also, the logo looks really, really nice. So what I'm gonna do now is just, you know, change a little bit the primary color from here and just use some orange that we have on the burger. And the accent color can be actually something dark, or let's just go with dark since this is like the vibe. Okay, now here I'm gonna just change this logo to burger house. And here we can put like, let's say, Okay, just something here we need to have like food and beverages. Let's go with, I think it's a modern logo, so we can just leave it like that. And here the branding description, a burger house restaurant uh, makes the best smashed in town. All right, so this is a local business. We're gonna go with this one. Now let's just save our brand settings, and we're actually done. All right, let's jump to the brand theme right now and deliver the full packaging and brand assets for this particular business type. Let's go ahead and select food and beverages because it's a restaurant burger menu. Burger business. Let's go with premium. I'm gonna allow, let's go with hyper realistic AI. And now here, I'm gonna use my brand settings, and also I'm gonna give it a little bit of context so that I get like my best possible mockups that I'm interested. This is a burger house restaurant business. Match the brand assets for restaurants. We would need, uh, let's say, burger box, shipping box, let's say burger menu, brochure. I mean, already selected food and beverages, so that already has kind of predefined things there. So let's go with coffee cup. What else? One, two, three, four. Let's give it a couple more. Let's say water bottle, just to have a little bit of branding. And let's say delivery bag. I don't know, something along these lines. Let's go ahead and deselect this one. I'll just put here, make the mockups realistic and next to juicy burgers. Okay, we can do this as well, give it a little bit more context. So let's go ahead and just launch our brand theme. Now that Lena, our brand manager, has already picked up our initial setup. Now it's creating the brief. Marco is creating the visual direction. We're going to be approving this brief because we already have everything we need. Let's continue to the plan. And now here, we're going to review the deliverables. So we're going to have packaging, food, beverage, merchandise. We can go with ceramic mugs, pro scenes. Okay, we can let that go. Packaging, small product box, a luxury shopping bag. Let's see if we can get a better one. A shipping box, small product. We already have that. Let's go with a shipping box, and let's see here, paper cup, coffee, soda can, wine bottle. I think this is going to be a good one. So let's go ahead and approve the plan and just hit generate and sit back, relax, just generate the outputs and let the AI agents do all the heavy lifting. As you can see, Lena, Max, and our production designer specialist has already started working on the project. It is generating right now. We'll soon see all the generated files here. All right, there we go. We already got some generated. Now, because the images are a little bit big, it takes a while to, re-render them in a small version over here. But the production specialist is actually working on the third one. Once he completes, we're going to get all the assets over here. And of course, if you want to generate template by template, let me just open up a new tab over here. While this is working, right, until this is completed, let's just go back, look at that. This is also completed. It's because I also required in the instructions to put it into, particular restaurant scenes just to make it look more realistic. But here on the templates, if we want to, generate one by one, like template by, let's go with food and beverages. So here we can basically select what we actually want to generate. And if we do not have this the things that we want to generate. There's also, you know, the scene scaper over here, which you can basically use um, to generate freely with your own prompt. But for this one, we can just go and create, let's say we want to make a branded t-shirt for this business. And let's say we're going to use this template and we're going to use our brand logo. That's all I have to do. Just continue to customization. We're going to let the background color be and simply hit generate mockup. I'm going to get this done as well. Let's just check back here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. These things are coming up very, very nice. We're going to let it finish. It's going to be taking a couple more minutes. All right, let's see. This should be created first. It's just one. It's just creating our logo on this t-shirt. And boom, look at that. This looks really good. And if I want, I can basically give some more instructions and have a real person wear this particular shirt, right? So this has turned out really good. We can also add extra text on it, and whatever you want to do, it's on you. But let's go back here because we already have our branded premium material. Look at that. Let's just preview each of them. Look at that. Beautiful. The menu, the juice a cup, the burger next to it, paper bag, everything in one image. Okay, now we have the ceramic mug and the menu and the burger inside a scene. Let's see this one. Look at that, napkins, menu. Look at that, everything is branded on this one. This looks awesome. Now, if you're showing this to a burger restaurant, don't you think it will pay you for delivering all of this, you know, branding materials and everything? Look at that, beautiful. This is actually looking really, really nice. Let me know in the chat room what you think about this first example. I think Dennis shared that. Dennis, let me know what you think in the chat room. Guys, what do you think about this so far? I mean, I haven't even covered all of it. Obviously, just want to do one more thing here and adjust some settings. Make, let's say, put this t-shirt on a man working in a burger truck. Let's see if this actually changes the whole thing. Just one more thing I want to show for this one, and then we're going to be jumping on and select a new logo from the chat room. Guys, if you haven't shared the logo, go ahead. The link is in the chat room. Put your logo over there. Maybe the next one is going to be yours. While this is happening, let me just go through the chat room and see. Look at that, beautiful. I can't even go to the chat room. Look at that. This is awesome. This is looking really, really realistic, right? Okay, let's jump on the next example because this has turned out to be really, really good example. Now I'm gonna pick one more. I wanted to pick 4, but I think time is short, so we need to compress it a little bit. So let's go with a. Oh, this one is nice. Let me just scroll a bit more. Oh, nice one. This is a pet vet care, a veterinary clinic or pet care brand. This is good. This is a great one because pet businesses are huge right now. Every pet owner wants to feel like, you know, they're going to a premium, trustworthy place, right? So branding matters so much in this space. So let's pull this logo up. I really like this one, Pet Vet Care. Let me just go to my brand. By the way, I haven't even showed you, but you can actually add clients and add their own branding over here with the agency, you know, upgrade. We're going to touch this a little bit later. Let's just, you know, just change our brand over here. Let's just replace our brand really, really quick. Just give me 1 minute. And guys, let me know in the chat room if you are enjoying this session so far. I really want to know if you guys are getting real value out of this, because what you're about to, you know, achieve and, you know, while using BrandClaw is a real business. So let's go ahead and kind of match the branding color. I think it's like a little bit more into this space. Okay, we can let this maybe turn it a little bit through a, you know, a bluish color. Yeah, this should go. Okay, let's just go ahead and change the name. Pet vet care. I think it's Alex who shared this one. Thank you, Alex, for putting this logo up. Thank you so much. Pet care. Okay, yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. So here we're gonna change this to, let's say we can go with I don't know, home and living. That could be it. I need to add more, or we can just put other over here. It doesn't really matter. Pet care, vet, clinic, business. Now we're in a rush, so I'm not gonna spend too much saving the description. We just saved our logo. Cool. Now let's get back to brand theme over here, and let's generate a new one. I'm gonna use the brand settings again. Let's go with I don't know, Alex. You let me know in the chat room which one we should be going with. I think it can go with social launch for this one. Or full brand pack. Okay, we can do full brand pack, I think. Let's just go with a premium one, and I want a human interaction on this one because it's about pets. Use real dogs, dogs in the scenes, make it feel friendly. Okay, actually, you know something, let's just not add anything over here and just let's just go with natural. Okay, I'm not gonna select anything at all, so we're just gonna go launch the brand theme for this one, so I can prove to you that you don't really have to give it all that much details. The reason we want to give more details is because we want to give as much instructions to the agents as possible so that we get the best possible outcome at the end. So let's go ahead and see what we get. The business cards, laptop screens, that's cool. Classic t-shirts, shipping box, city billboards. Okay, I like this. Maybe the shipping box, it's not something um I would go with. Actually, it's not that bad, so let's just leave it. And the digital, I want a yeah, laptop should work. Business cards, yeah, that works. So let's go ahead and approve the plan. Let's continue to generate and just generate our outputs. As you can see, the AI agents has immediately started our process over here. Now it's generating each of these mockups. Now again, while this is happening, because it takes a little bit of minutes, you know, to put everything together, generating all the perfect branding assets, we're gonna go here and we're gonna do some templates, and so we can cover as much as possible. Let's go ahead and see if we can find some pet related branding things that we can do. Actually, you know something? I think we can do that. There's a lot we can do with pet care. So let's go ahead and scroll through all, and we can do a storefront. I think that would be awesome, or highway billboard. This is actually, you know, bus stop advertisement is a great one. So let's go ahead and continue with this one. I don't want to use background color. I want to use realistic background street. The product color, I don't really care over here. I can just deselect this one. We can put some call to action, call 555 1234 1234, right? So we can add some product tagline as our call to action. I want a glossy finish reflection. And in the advanced section, I want to make sure the bus stop advertisement also use human and a dog in the ad with our brand logo on it and a strong advertorial message. I don't even have to write the message. I'm just gonna, you know, allow the AI. Oh, something went wrong. Let's just hit it another time. Sometimes you can get errors. Just hit another generate and it should work. Okay, now it's gonna take about 30 to 40 seconds top. Let's see here. Okay, we already got this done. Okay, there's one that I don't really like. I need to, ask it to regenerate. But let's see this one. This is looking really good. It's because I ask it to put real humans in the images, right? So it kind of look at this one is beautiful. The logo is everywhere, branded, veterinary clinic, right? So let's look at that. Your best friend deserves the best care. Pet vet care centers. Look at that. This is actually looking really nice. So in case you don't like, the pre-selected mockups from the agents, you can always go to templates and simply generate the ones you want. And for this example, because we do have a little bit of time, let me just show you how we can do it as well with our Scenescaper. But first, I need to upload my, my assets. I'm going to upload my brand logo over here. Okay, we got it over here. Now we can go to Scenescaper. We can select it. And here I can basically select anything from here, like this one. But what I'm going to do is actually do a reception wall. I think this is the one that will, take a lot of eyes. This is photorealistic, and we're just going to generate one variations. Of course, you can add some negative prompts, but I don't think it's. Look at that. Let's see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Our logo everywhere, in a 3D space. And now we can basically go ahead and change this one. And we're going to do one. So we are going to design a premium pet shampoo bottle with a pet vet care logo on it. Let's see how this looks like. Okay, this is actually looking nice. We also have the dog, the cat in the background on a countertop. Look at that. Awesome. Right on. So let me know in the chat room, what do you guys think so far of what's possible inside ClawBrand AI? Of course, we can do so many more examples that are coming in the chat room. I'm gonna pick one last example from the chat room. Let me just give it little bit of scroll. Let me find something different, okay? Okay. Okay. This is cool. Pure Honey Sweet, a honey brand, beekeeper's business. They're all over the place. I love this because it's a niche brand product. Think farmers markets, Etsy shop, local groceries, shelves. The packaging and the brand presence has to look, artisanal, but also professional enough to retail. This is the perfect example. So let me grab this one as our last example. I already downloaded the logo, so let's just go ahead and change our brand settings over here. Just put this logo. Let's just go ahead and change the colors to something more orange to match this. A lighter, accent color as, put something over here. Hope it works. Let's see. Let's go to brand theme now. And we're going to be doing the same thing. We're going to just generate another one for this particular brand. And for this one, I want to go with a packaging pack. We're going to use this one. We're going to use premium. We're going to go with Studio Clean because this is mostly for e-commerce business. And now we're going to be launching our brand theme. We're going to do the same thing. And while this is happening, let's just go ahead and approve. I'm not even going to read everything right now because I know it's going to create me really good stuff over here. Let's just go ahead and approve the plan. I think I'm going to be updating and add some more variants that you can actually select from or give more flexibility to the agents to decide better based on the branding. While this is happening, let's go back here and do some manual ones as well, because this is, it's going to take a couple of minutes, so no reason to stay here until this is finished. We're going to get back there. Now, let's go ahead and select, actually, something. since we want to do some custom things, I asked my team to put together the perfect custom prompts that we can do for this brand, so we can actually do them over here. First, let me just add the logo over here as well. And we're gonna add this one. Boom. There we go. Now let's get back to Scene Scraper. Let's just select our logo. Okay, what is this? Hold on. I selected multiple things. Okay, while that is happening, let's go ahead and generate some premium honey jar labels. This is like the custom generation screen. Let's just generate a couple of variations. And look at that, beautiful. We have our logo on our, sweet honey jar with the proper backgrounds and everything. Let's just give it another example. I mean, this is the money shot for any product brand. The jar mockup. This is what goes on your Etsy listing, your website, your Instagram, your wholesale pitch deck. One mockup like this replaces an entire product photography session that would typically cost you around $500 to $1,000, right? Now let's go ahead and create something very different, a farmers market booth display. My team has been preparing some awesome prompts for us. Let's go ahead and let's just generate this one. And let's see, this one is looking awesome. We got the roll-up banner with our logo, all of the jars branded with our, I mean, show this to a farmer, okay? If you sell at farmers market, craft fairs, or pop-ups, your booth display is your storefront, right? Most vendors show up with a folding table and handwritten sign. Imagine pulling up this, okay? You're instantly the most professional vendor in the market, and you design it with AI in under a minute, and you see me doing it live. You have so much flexibility inside ClawBrand AI that it's hard for me to just cover everything in one live session. So let me just get back to my screen, to my other screen in a second. All right, beautiful. Now let me just check if you can see my other screen. I've just shifted for the demo. Give me a 5 in the chat room if you can see this screenshot on your side. Quickly give me a second to check if I'm on the right slide. Yeah, we are. Good. All right, cool. So you just saw me doing this live with the logos that you actually submitted. Now the question is on everybody's mind, and that's a fair one: will real businesses pay? Okay. Well, I got proof, not promises. Look at that on Fiverr, just on Fiverr alone right now. $200, $350, $500 for mockup packages. Upwork from $500 to $1,000. Facebook groups, you can get clients asking, I have $400 budget, post every single day. They're spending this money right now. They use Photoshop, the freelancers and the Fiverr people. I have like plenty of slides. Let me just find my controllers over here. Give me 1 second. I think I messed up something on my other screen. Okay, there we go. I nailed it down. So this is not the only one that I've saw on Fiverr. There's plenty, and you can go ahead and look up for yourself. These are real numbers, real results, okay? And here's the thing, right? They're spending this money right now, and people that are actually delivering this on Fiverr are actually using Photoshop, and it takes days to deliver. Look at that, 1-day delivery. You can do it within 10 minutes. Look at this one. I got another example over here. Like the brand identity and logo creation are even more expensive. As you can see, $730 for this one. And I even found one that's actually charging $6,000 for a brand identity and styles and everything. And you can look it up. It's on Fiverr, okay? There's no secret to it. Now, here's the quality difference in your pricing power, okay? That's why some of the vendors asking thousands of dollars and some are just asking $20, okay? The quality difference is in your pricing power. What most businesses settle for if they can get the $50 on Fiverr. This was made in Canva on the left side, and the right side was actually made in ClawBrand AI. Now, what you deliver gets you that $500 checks from local businesses. Okay. And number one, there's a brand kit. The new business has a logo, nothing else. You can deliver 15 assets, 5 categories, under an hour with under $2 cost. The client thinks that you're actually a design agency. Okay. All right, so I promised you that I'm going to share some service blueprints with you at the beginning of this training. Now, here's the service blueprint number one that you can use. This is the brand kit starter. You're going to target new businesses that only has a logo and nothing else, and you're going to be creating anywhere from 15 brand assets across 5 categories, right? And you can charge anywhere from $300 and $500 per project. Now, this is a pricing guideline. You can ask for whatever price you want, and you can do this in under 1 hour, and it's only going to cost you about $3. And that's when the client's going to think that you have a brand design agency. And the secret is, when new businesses opens nearby, you show up with the finished assets, so they're going to say yes. Okay, so the trick and the strategy with the brand starter kit is to create the brand for businesses before asking for any price, anything in exchange. Just go ahead and show them what you've made for them, and that's a client close. Now, that's service blueprint number one. Service blueprint number two, you can then go ahead and offer monthly social kit, 10 visuals per month, and you can start stacking recurring monthly revenue by constantly creating, for the same clients that you close, constantly create them social media kits, social media mockups, social media branding assets. Now, the production is going to be under 30 minutes per client per month. And if you sign up your first 5 clients, you can look at anything between $1,500 and $2,000 per month in recurring business from just 5 clients alone. Which leads me to service blueprint number 3, which is the product launch package. This is a big one. This is a $20+ assets for e-commerce, Shopify stores, course creators, and here you can charge anywhere from $500 to $1,000. You can use pro templates in the bundle. That's going to take this to another level. And another service blueprint that you can offer is the brand refresh. This is a complete overhaul across all the touch points. Okay, you can price this anywhere from $400 to $800 per project. With every established business within 10 miles is a prospect of your 4 blueprints, 4 income streams. Live attendees is going to get all of these PDF guidelines where I'm going to show you in details exactly how you can target, which business you can target. So by the end of this session, by the end of this week, okay, you're going to have your first $500 client. Okay, think about businesses on your street. How many have professional brand visuals? Almost none, right? So here's the workflow for this week. Monday, we set up the system. Tuesday, we create the sample packages. Wednesday, we pitched the finished assets. And Tuesday, we get clients to say yes for our pricing. Okay, and this is not someday. This is not any day. This is this week. Okay, that's the timeline that I want you to have in head. I want you to use this tool to create assets and sell it to businesses nearby you. It's that simple. Now, what I've just showed you was the standard version system. Okay, this is already powerful enough to start this as a business. Now, the founding bundle, now that's the full arsenal. The pro templates, the scenescaper, monthly templates drop, agency dashboard for client management, and even resell rights. Okay, now standard means business. Okay, bundle, it's going to give you an empire. Okay, this is the truth. Okay, now drop me a bundle in the chat room right now if you guys are ready to see exactly what the bundle deal is, what is included in it, and what you're going to get at the end. Let me check the chat room. Beautiful bundle coming into the chat room. This is outstanding. I love you guys. You guys are an amazing audience. Okay, so basically you ask for it. The chat is flooded with bundles. So let me show you everything. Every component is going to unlock a new income stream opportunities or multiple ones if you already have one. Okay, so every single upgrade that's included in the bundle is going to give you more options and more features and more credits and everything that you're going to need. Okay, so let's get started. First, we got the foundation, everything from the demo that I showed you, the ClawBrand engine, the 6 agent, the 166 templates, the brand kit, the background removal, exports, 275 credits, commercial license is included as well. Okay, so you can just simply use that and start selling this to customers around the world, or use it for yourself. Okay, this replaces a $200 per month design subscription or a $2,400 per year with a single value. This is the real world value that you would get it for $997. Okay, this is your income stream number one. This is the engine that turns ideas into deliverables that you can sell. And the real world value for this would easily be a $997 for what we're putting together. Okay, but that is included in the special deal. Okay, now the income stream number two, you get the pro version upgrade included, which comes with 48 extra pro scenes templates, cinematic luxury editorial scenes, plus the Scenescaper AI, which we demonstrated, where you can describe anything, any scene, and AI builds it. And also we got the video mockups, which I haven't even got the chance to show you, but they're there. You're gonna love them. You can basically transform static mockups into visual animated video mockups. This is higher perceived value, strong representation, bigger package pricing on your world. This is the real world value, would be anywhere from $397. And this is where ordinary visual becomes high ticket creative packages for your business. This is the difference between $300 services and $500 to $800. Okay, normally we would sell this for $397, but today it's included at no extra cost in your bundle deal. And then we got the template club upgrade, which is going to add new templates every single month. Just think seasonal packs like Christmas, Easter, Black Friday, summer sales, trending designs, everything. We're going to be adding extra templates for everybody who's going to be in the template club as well. So you can go back to past clients and just say, hey, you want new seasonal templates, just drop, want to refresh, want a Black Friday design, want a Christmas design, Easter, you name it. Normally this would be around $197, but today I'm offering this as your income stream number 3, included in the bundle deal at no extra cost. So moving on to the next upgrade, which we're going to be unlocked in your bundle, it's going to be the agency license. I haven't even got the chance to show you what it is, but basically every client, you can add clients in your agency dashboard, and every client gets their own workspace, team access, unlimited clients. We're offering you unlimited clients as well. So just think about 5 clients, $400 per month, that's $2,000, and you can just multiply that by 10, and you do the math. With a 10-hour production, not a side hustle, a real agency. Now, normally, this would be anywhere from $497 per year, okay? But this is not going to cost you this much because it's included, this upgrade is included in the bundle deal as your income stream number 4 opportunity. And this gets you from the freelancer mode to the agency mode. Now, moving on to the last one that I wanted to really introduce in this bundle, which is the reseller rights for ClawBrand AI. You can resell ClawBrand AI as your own. Okay, set their links, get the links, the affiliate links, go live. We're going to give you 100% affiliate commission on the full funnel, all the sales materials included, all the pages, everything. So, you're not just using the tool, you can actually sell this tool to other people as well. And you do the math. If you sell just 3 licenses at $397, well, you just tripled your investment. Everything after that is just pure profit. Now, normally I would charge this $1,497 alone, but most of the times I'm not even offering this kind of reseller rights for any of my bundle deals. But for this one, I decided to give it a go, because I believe a lot of people want to sell this to their customer as well, and actually, join the software selling industry as well. So I'm offering this on a silver platter as part of the bundle. And on top of that, okay, on top of all the upgrades that are included in the bundle, I'm also going to add an extra credit pack. This is only offered right now during this live webinar, I'm going to offer you 1,000 extra credits. Now, this extends your runway. You're also going to get some VIP training with me personally, only with customers, which I basically charge $500 per hour for consulting, and that is included as well. And for all the live attendees, you're also going to get all the service blueprints PDFs, the brand starter kit, the monthly social kit, the product launch, the brand refresh that are not on the sales page. Okay, so you're gonna get the extra credit packs. You're gonna get a VIP training session with me right after the launch ends, and also I'm going to give you all of these 4 service blueprints PDFs, which are not going to be on the sales page, not on a replay, and this is only for live attendees only. All right, so who wants the bundle? Just let me know in the chat room. Comment bundle right now if you are ready to get the real price, because the ClawBrand complete bundle, founding bundle, gives you everything you need to start, grow, scale, and even resell this as your own business. We're going to include the ClawBrand AI commercial license, the template club, the pro upgrade, the agency upgrade, the reseller rights, plus all the acceleration bonuses. And this would be the total real world value would add up to be around $4,579. Now, this is a real software, real rights, real business assets, and real numbers. Okay, this real world value that this is actually worth. Okay, I'm not saying that you're going to pay this much, but this is exactly the value that you're getting at the end. Okay, because you are on my live webinar, and because I respect your time so much, you're not going to pay $4,579. Okay, so I'm gonna slice $4,000 from that price. Would that be fair if I'm offering this for $579 one-time payment, no monthly, no yearly, and no extra upgrade after that? Type in the chat room fair if you feel that what I showed you today is well worth it and you're gonna make this money 10 times fold in the next week. Okay, let me know before I actually actually agree with you. Let me ask you, what would be the the fair price to pay per month for all of this? Just drop me a number, okay? Because as I told you, I'm not going to charge you monthly. I'm not going to charge you yearly. This is going to be a one-time payment. And just checking on the chat room, I'm seeing fair coming in the chat room. This would worth even $997. This would worth $397, $497, $597, even more than what's on the screen. People saying I would pay like $997 per for this. Okay, keep the numbers coming in your head, because during this time, okay, even though the value is $4,579, the bundle package, okay, I'm going to give it for $397 one time, no monthly. Okay, so we're not even going to have to pay $579. I would say $397, no monthly, no yearly payments, is already a smart move, right? Let me know in the chat room if you feel like this is fair. Okay, because this is exactly the price that we are going to sell only during this live release and only during this launch. Okay, after that, the price is going up. If you would have to buy everything separately, you would spend around $700. The bundle, $397, with more bonuses, and hundreds and more get exclusive bonuses from me. Now, even though this is a good deal, I told you if you stay until the end, I'm gonna do something really crazy and share something really exclusive for everybody who's live. $397 is already a no-brainer deal for everything that we've put together, but something special I want to do for the next 30 people that actually are serious action taker. I'm going to give you a coupon that takes another $100 off the $397. So the new price is going to be $297 for a one-time payment forever. Okay? But once the first $30 are claimed, the code dies permanently. Okay? So right now, I want you to go in the chat room, comment coupon right now, and my team is going to share the link where you can basically claim this deal right now. The first 30 people that actually comment coupon right now are going to get the deal and are going to get the $100 discount coupon from me today during this live session. So if you're connected, if you're here live and you see this right now and the coupon still works, make sure comment coupon and click on the link that my team is going to drop in the chat room and claim your coupon right now. I'm not going to put it on the screen because I'm only going to share it with people that actually comment on this live session. So if you want it, if you want $100 extra discount for ClawBrand AI and get access to everything, just go ahead and comment coupon and a link will be shared with you. Okay. So you can just click on it, enter the code, and this is only available for the first 30 people. Once these first 30 people are gone, they're gone. Okay. Now there are three things that won't happen again. Well, the coupon is actually running out, so we're not going to add any new ones. The blueprint are going to be gone at the end of the session, and the bundle gone after the launch week ends. All real, all verifiable, and you can see that I'm a man of my word. So what exactly you're getting today with ClawBrand AI founding members bundle deal? Well, first of all, if you claim the coupon, you get it at a special $297 with the code, $100 extra gift from me. And also for the first 30 people who joins, I'm also going to add 1,000 extra credits in your account once you are in. And if you are in, this is very important. If you already secured it, you got to get back on the chat room and let me know I'm in, Adrian, or just let me know I'm in, because my team needs to tag you to qualify for the extra credits, for the extra bonuses that we are only giving away for the first people that actually gets this. Okay. And plus I want to congratulate you personally for grabbing the discount and securing the best deal possible right now during this live session. Again, ClawBrand AI funding bundle deal gives you 6 AI agents, all the templates, 5 income streams, agency dashboard, reseller rights, VIP training, and it also comes with 30 days money back guarantee. So you basically have no risk and no reasons why not to join this one right now. Plus, you're going to get the 4 service blueprints. This is only for the live attendees only, so make sure you are clicking on the link that you see in the chat room, checking out, claim the coupon. If you don't have the coupon, again, type in the chat room. We haven't made it public, so make sure you are actually get it. Okay. So let me ask you, which feature do you actually want? Is it Path A? You get it with a $297 with a coupon. Everything, 5 income streams unlocked into your ClawBrand AI bundle deal, and you can get your first client by Friday if you put it to work. Of course, as a part of the disclaimer, we're not guaranteeing any money or revenue that you're going to generate any revenue unless you're going to be working with it. Okay, so it's totally up to you how you use it, but I promise you, if you use it and you do follow all the strategies in the blueprints, you're going to get clients and deliver premium branding packages for hundreds of dollars. And then there's going to be Path B, when you can come back later and pay up to $700 separately, where there's not going to be a VIP training, no blueprints, no coupon, no discounts. Or there's also going to be Path C, which, you go back to Canva, back to paying designers huge fees. Someone else going to take the opportunity, and you're going to think in a week from now, oh, that could have been me delivering this brand package and getting that client closed, right? So which path is it? Just type in Path A, Path B, or Path C in the chat room. If it's Path A, let us know. If you type in Path A, I'm still going to show you the link, and I'm going to share the coupon with you. Again, today, ClawBrand AI is a special deal only during this live session. So make sure you are actually claiming it right now. Because as I told you, there's 3 things happening right now. The coupon is claimed, and I already see people coming back in the chat room and says, I'm in. I'm going to jump in it and read your names in a bit. So I see Danny says I'm in. I see Marta says I'm in. Lucas says I'm in. Congratulations. I think already 4 or 5 people joined since we revealed this. Let me just pull up my chat and just give me 1 second over here. I want to see who else is in. Okay, I see Emily says I'm in on the bundle deal. Thank you for the coupon. Welcome. Ryan says, I claim the coupon. I'm in. Congratulations. Andrew says, I'm in. Matthew Scott says, I'm in. There we go. Brandon says, I'm in. Megan, I'm in for the bundle and I claim the coupon. Congratulations. I think we already at the half of that 30. I think we already have 15. I need to check that with my team. Just give me 1 second. All right, guys. So coupons are actually flying off the shelf. If you haven't found yours, just comment in the chat room because, you know, right now, these are 3 things happening. The coupons flying off the shelf. They're running out right now. I'm going to keep you updated how many left there are. We got the live attendees only deal and bonuses that are gone once the session ends. And the bundle deal is only going to last from 14 to 19. After that, you know, regular funnel only, and you're going to end up pay way more than that. So let me know in the chat room again if you are in. I'm going to look at the chat room and pull some other names as well. Cool. Give me 1 sec to take a sip of water. So I'm going to give you like 2 more minutes to go ahead, open the link that you got and check out, get your bundle deal, and let me know in the chat room once you are in. I want to congratulate you and, you know, welcome you into the family. All right. You know, the chat is actually on fire. We still got people checking in over here. Says Lucy, I'm in. Benjamin, I'm in. Congratulations. You made a smart move. Welcome to the family. We got Rebecca. You know, Stuart just joined. Congratulations as well. So I think we still have a couple of coupons left. You need to claim it before they are running out. Once they run out, you know, the coupon is no longer going to work. So if you try to check out and you see that the coupon has expired or has been claimed too many times, well, it means you're too late to the party, and it is what it is. Cool. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. A lot of people still joining by the minute. Of course, this is an awesome deal, Stuart. It's a branding package, you know, basically done for you. So, guys, if you're still on the live call and you haven't yet, you know, secured your deal, make sure you're checking out right now before the webinar ends because we are getting close to putting an end to the webinar. So once all of these are claimed, we're probably going to have to close down the live session as well. Look at that. People still coming in the chat room. We got Olivia says, I'm in and I'm excited to get started. I already have mapped out 3 local businesses that I want to sell this to. Awesome. David says, oh man, I'm so excited because I already have like businesses that I'm working with and this is going to be an awesome upsell. Congrats, David. Welcome. Yeah, you can also sell this as an extra service to people and to businesses that you're already working on. Cool. So what I'm going to do now, because, you know, I presented everything, I showed you everything that you're going to get, everything that's included in the bundle package, the pricing, everything that you're going to get, the bonuses. What we're going to be doing now is, because I need to cut this one short, I have other sessions that I need to attend to. We're going to be putting a 5-minute counter on the chat room. And once this is okay, sorry about that. I think my mic got cut off and I had to switch. Can you guys still see the screen? Let me know in the chat room if, you know, it's been cut from you as well. Let me just try to reshare this. Actually, you know something? I think there's still a lot of people over here. So basically, we're going to be extending this one a little bit more just to cover some Q&A. And probably, I think it's going to be awesome if we stay a little bit longer so we can pick up some more logos from the audience and actually generate some more assets. Would that be okay with you guys? Let me know in the chat room. I went ahead because my team noticed me. Let me just first try to share back the screen because I think it's cut off. So just give me 1 second. There we go. Can't see the screen. How about now? Is it back on? Okay, give me a 5 if the screen is back on. So what we're going to do, because something just shifted in my schedule, so we don't need to cut this one short. Instead, what we're going to be doing is extend it a little bit, and we're going to be doing some extra demos. I've seen a lot of questions in the chat room. I haven't got the chance to address it, like how do we do video mockups? How do we, create our brand logo? So we should get on that. All right, is that okay with you? Let me know in the chat room. Okay, so Carl says, first, let me just check. There's a lot of new people that just joined. Elliot says, I'm in. Congrats. While we're going to be doing that, just make sure you're checking out. Fred says, I'm in with the bundle deal. Welcome. Joe says, what's the link? We already sent that. Any guarantees like 30 days? Yeah, we do have money back guarantees. I think I covered that as well. Wes says, I'm in. A lot of people still saying, I'm in. Awesome. Larry says, I'm in. Is this live, Charlie? It's as live as it can get. If I'm saying your name over there, what do you think? Is it live or not? Let me know in the chat room. I'm in. It took like 2 minutes. Sorry about that. Did you use PayPal or card? Let me just know. Maybe there's an issue there. But regardless, there are still coupons available. So make sure once you secure your account, just come back on the chat room. Says I'm in. Stick around because we're going to be doing some extra demos right now. I'm just going to shift from the presentation. I mean, if you don't have the coupon, you still need it. Type coupon in the chat room. Actually, what I'm going to do is actually make this public in the chat. So if you can check the chat room, the link is there, the coupon is there, everything you need is going to be there. So make sure you're checking that out. Now we are going to. Carl says I used my business card. Okay. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be taking some extra logos that you guys shared that I haven't got the chance to do for everybody. So we're going to be extending this a little bit more. Look at that, Dwight. I think you're also in my private founding members community, if I'm right. But nevertheless, congratulations. I'm excited to have you on this one as well. Okay, cool. So what we're going to be doing now, I'm going to show you something that I missed during, the excitement of doing your logos brand. I completely forgot to show you that, ClawBrand AI is not just about creating mockups and creating brand assets for businesses that already have logo. You can also create logos from scratch. Let's say, for example, so right now, is it okay with you? Just give me a 5 in the chat room if you guys would like to see me create a full brand logo, brand identity from scratch, because many of you already, asked in the chat room. So I figured like we can do this as well towards the end. But nevertheless, guys, if you open up the page that you received on the chat room, make sure you first secure your ClawBrand AI because the coupons are flying off the shelf. And I'm not even joking about that one. They're just, going so fast off the shelf. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and do something really special now. We are going to create a brand logo from scratch. So like if you have like clients that doesn't even have a logo, you can come up with an offer that you're going to create it for them. So right now, let's say if you guys have any ideas, put them in the chat room. I usually check, and if I see something I like, look at that. Graham says, I'm in, congrats. Who says, Dwight, already read that. I'm in, congrats. Then he says, I'm in. Paula says, I'm in. So many people. Sony says, I am in, congratulations. Now, if I missed out on calling out your name, let me just, because the chat room is actually wild. There's a lot of people connected and a lot of people joining by the minute. I don't even know how many coupons there are left. Someone from my team, just inform me, how many coupons do we have left? I want to make sure that everybody, gets his, right? Michael says, I'm in. Congratulations. Jeffrey, in. A lot of I'm in. Fred is in. There we go. Tons of I'm in still pouring into the chat room. Awesome. Let's go ahead here and demonstrate another feature that I kind of missed out during the presentation because I wanted to use your logos into the, the presentation. So let's go ahead and say like, let's say we want to create a fitness brand logo, right? So let's say my brand name is going to be Fit Meal AI. Okay, I'm going to build an AI fitness meal planner, your personal fitness meal. Your personal, actually, you know something, AI powered fitness meal planner. An AI powered fitness meal planner. Okay, so this is going to be, a short description, doesn't have to be very complicated. Now here we can choose our color palette. Now for the fitness industry, I would go with a premium royal purple. For some reason, I really enjoy purple and orange. It's a good mix. Let's go ahead and select some proper font over here. I mean, it can be anything, but I think I'm gonna go with the sans serif Poppins Nunito. I love this one. Okay, so now I'm gonna hit generate variations of logo. We're gonna sit tight for 60 seconds, and then we're gonna have our first logo created. Set 3 coupons on the side left. Well, if it says there it's just 3, maybe it's just 3. I haven't catch the chance to actually verify if that is actually how much we have. But usually, if that is already displayed over there, which means, you guys don't have really much time to claim one, right? So, if you're seeing it, go ahead, grab it before, all gets used. Cool. Let's see if anybody else joined. If you guys have, questions, now is the time to put them in the chat room, because during this last part of the presentation, we're going to do some freestyler where we're going to be creating logos. We're going to creating some multiple brand assets for your logos. Actually, the ones that you uploaded over here that I haven't got the chance to, it would be hard to do in one session for everyone. But I did have my team create some cool logos. I don't know who shared this Cool Beans Coffee House. So my team thought that was nice, and it actually created some branding assets for this one. Look at that. This is looking really, really cool on a coffee cup, on a cold coffee brew. Let's see what else we generated over here, on a water bottle, and also on a cool mug over here. Now, I think we've generated a couple more. We've updated over here, but we're going to be getting some extra logos from here and just put it to the live test. Okay, let's get back here. We already have a cool looking logo. I think I like this one. Okay, you guys vote. Like, which one is the best? If you don't like anyone, we can just Dwight says that was me, Adrian. Awesome. That I think that was by far my favorite logo. So we're going to be using that one to generate some more. I like this, how it looks like a fitness emblem. So let's just go ahead and use this one. And now what it's going to do, the BrandCraft Studio not only generates the logo, but it also generates the brand mockups and the brand identity for this particular business that we've just, created a full brand identity. Remember that brand identity is a big thing, right? So if you can, do logos as well, it's a extra service to your customers. Okay, it's gonna just take a couple of more seconds because it's generating about 6 brand mockups or 4. I don't even remember. We'll have to see that one. And it's gonna put the logo on all of the brand assets in the brand identity. Okay, let's give it one more couple of seconds. Let me just take my bottle of water. Give me 1 sec. All right, back. Sorry, I had to get a water. Been talking here for over an hour, and so awesome. There's still a lot of people. What is happening? I think something crushed on my end. I'm just gonna give it a couple more minutes to finish up. But regardless, I wanted to do something else, and I think I wanted to do. Actually, I've already loaded this Easy Reads e-publishing brand stuff over here. So until this is finishing up, oh, there we go. It's finished. Now look at that. This is actually looking really premium branding assets. I'm going to download all of this. And if you don't like, we can just regenerate. We got the social media kit. We got the business card. We got the letterhead and stationery branding kit. And we also had the headquarters logo in on a building, right? Now, do you guys enjoying this? What do you think about this feature? Okay, I can save this brand identity right now. Okay, and I can find it in my library later on. Let me know in the chat room, what do you think about BrandCraft, BrandCraft feature that allows you to actually, create brand's identity from scratch. Now, there's other things I wanted to show you, which I haven't got a chance to actually dive into. We're going to be turning one of these mockups into a real video. Okay, so hopefully I've connected all the services behind the scenes. So let's see if we do, let's say we want to do something that's worth doing a video. How many of you guys are still here and want to see how I'm turning, simple static mockups, branding assets into animated videos? I wanted to do the burger ones because I think this is like the most appealing ones. And I can do this one. I like this one. And let's see, add the slow cinematic push soft light movement to the premium product. Focus, animate the scenes with a more energetic, confident camera movement, and add style polish. Okay, so I don't even have to write the prompt. I already have some good ones pre-generated over here. I think we should go with the premium high-end one. And let's just do 5 seconds for the speed of it. We can just create a video mockup like this. Okay, now it's queued for rendering. And once it's done, we're going to receive a notification. So we can actually preview it. It won't take long, probably about a minute or so. This is one that I've previously created. Let's see if it actually previews over here. Let me just play video. Does it work? Actually, I think I need to fix this. This is a known bug. I need to fix the play button over here. But nevertheless, if I download it, I can't really share it. But let's see if it's visible. I don't think it's visible, is it? What I can do is actually share that video links with you at the end. Right? Could you put you could put it on Google Drive? Yeah, I will. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing. But I just want to have this one that we generate live. So I'm going to share this one so everybody can find it into the Google Drive soon. And while this is happening, there's no reason to lose time over here. We can just get back here. Oh, I already have my brand that we generated already added to the brand settings. Now, let's say for a fitness industry, I want to go with the templates and I want to go with some pro scenes and I want to use, hold on, give me 1 sec. Let's just use these templates for a sports kit. You can just upload this one, just continue to customization. We can do background color or we can just put it on other background. For this one, I'm going to use background color. And the product color, I'm going to go with probably something on light because of the logo colors. We're going to do emboss deboss effect. Let's just generate a mockup. It should be a simple one. Okay, let me just see on the chat room if there's any questions whatsoever. I'm picking up from the chat room. Let's see. I hear no sound. Can you guys hear my mic? Can you guys hear my voice? Give me a 1 in the chat room because I see Fred doesn't really hear that. Okay, a lot of ones coming in. Okay, we're good. Okay, look at that. Beautiful. We have our FitMeal brand that we just created on a football sports kit. How amazing is that? And if we want, we can just go ahead and say, make a football player wear this outfit and have it branded with our logo and enhanced with football style equipment design to match, right? So let's just play around with this, and there's a lot of flexibility you can have. People saying like, oh, but it only generates this kind of mockups. No, you can just be creative and just, point the AI into the direction that you basically wanted to go, right? Okay, just a couple of more seconds. Let's see if we get a good image. And while this is happening, let's see if we got this done. Yeah, it's done. Let's see if actually this is gonna play. Okay, it doesn't really, I have to fix this. This is a bug that I've been wanted to fix, but I kind of forgot. So I have to download it. And what I'm gonna do is actually upload this into my Drive folder. Team behind the scenes, can you actually share the Drive folder again? So we can basically have this over here. Actually, you know something? If I'm playing it from here, I just might get away with it and show it here. Look at that. And boom. I mean, it also has sound, so you can hear the sound as well. It has a cool music on it. But look at that. This is actually looking amazing. We've just turned a static, mock-up into a animated scene, which looks really impressive. Let me know what you think about this feature into the chat room. Okay, Larry says, if you want this to be printed, can you connect to a printify or something like that? Yes, this is something that we're going to be working in the future. Connect like printing services where you can send these mockups to a print shop, local print shop, and actually deliver not just digital images, but also deliver final end-to-end, mockup production, things that you can basically hand over physically to your customers. Yeah, we're going to be doing a social media demo as well. But before we do that, just want to demonstrate how cool this video feature is. And I'm going to be doing another one. I think this one, we can select this one. And here, there is a person approaching and picking up the hamburger on the table and table. Now, I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but we're going to be giving another video creation job over here. We're going to check back once that is done. So where was I? I was trying to answer some questions. Social media demo. Yeah, we can do that. Actually, something happened over here. We haven't really got this regenerated. Probably I interrupted it or something. Regardless, I mean, you can just put this equipment on a person. But what I want to do is actually use this fitness brand that we just created, and let's use it on something that is more related to a fitness product. Actually, look at this one. We can use this one, and we can turn this one into a protein bar. Okay, so this is going to be a kind of a chocolate stuff. Let's just use a background, a fitness gym background. Okay, the product color. I'll probably want to have it like light color. And here we can say your daily protein dose. How do you spell dose? Dose or dose? Dose. I don't even know. Cool. Let's give it a extra custom instructions. Place this logo in a beautiful designed protein bar with all the proper texts and design elements for fitness lovers. I don't know. Also, place this protein bar in a stunning product photography background inside a gym environment. Okay, I must spell some things. But just do all of this and I'm gonna just generate. Let's see what it comes up with. Yeah, thanks, Elliot. Those I purchased the bundle. Where do I find the reseller feature? Yeah, just send us a support ticket. We'll fill you in with that one. Okay, look at that. I got my fitness logo embedded on a protein bar. Now I just don't like how this is actually placed. It's disproportioned with the but you can see our tagline over here, your daily protein dose, our fitness brand on the packaging. Now, how amazing is that? Let me know in the chat room if you guys think that this is crazy that we can do this right now, right? And so easily, right? I haven't even had to be a designer. I didn't have to have any skills to do that. Look at that, different style, same brand consistency. Look at that, our fitness brand in a protein chocolate bar, right? Now this one is sitting better here on the bench, but obviously like we can change things around and get it to look better. Now let's get back over here. I want to see if our video has been created. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to download it, put it over here, and don't worry, I'm going to fix the preview scene as well. But for now, I'm going to show you how this actually looks like. Okay, it might be a little bit delayed, but look at that. Brand still there. Logo brand, it's still on the napkin. Now, let me know, guys, if you find this amazing. Let me know in the chat room if you find this something that you can actually use to whatever brand or local business that you want. Now, I did some extra, and this is the last things that I'm going to show you. They're already in my library, so I'm just going to go ahead and show it to you. I think I've picked up this easy library kit and created some assets for it, like a book cover. All right, we can have this one, and even this one, really cool looking in the publishing media space, and on a tablet, on a beach. Let's see what else. On a big book cover, the thick one. On a podcast phone display, and also just showing up like this on a simple publishing professional scene. And these are just some of the examples that I've been playing around and generating. But there's plenty more that I've been doing. I think I have like hundreds of examples that I've done for all kind of businesses, even for my own business. All of the mockups templates that you see have been actually generated inside the platform. So we like to use the software and put our money where our mouth is. So you can see that we generated all kind of amazing mockups and branding assets, from stickers to caps to boxes to, look at this one. This is actually looking really, really good. Cool. All right, so I think now I've shown almost everything. Oh, look at this. This is a really nice one. The logo brand on a wall. Also this one. This one looks really, really, really good. And look at the flag. The flag is actually, not flat. It's actually wrinkled. So everything here looks pretty natural, pretty hyper realistic. Okay, so there's one thing I haven't showed you. Now this is something that I plan in keep updating. Like, we want to allow you to make mockups ready for print. So if you have like a mockup, like a business card, you can select it and turn it into a print ready setup with your own details. Now this is something that we weren't planning to release with this one, but we did, and I'm going to keep updating this one. And somebody said, like, can we send this directly to print shops? For now, we don't have that automations in place, but we will have that as well. For now, you can actually download, send it to a local print shop, and come up with the final products to a business doorstep, and that's going to increase your conversion overall. Okay, one last thing that I wanted to show you is that the agency dashboard, you can basically add clients. Like, I already added my my wife's business because I've been generating some stuff for her as well. So you can add clients and you can actually add the brand and the logo for the client inside. So when you're going to be generating, you can basically select the client you want to generate for, so you don't have to switch your brand all the time. And then you're going to have the team members. You can invite your own team members. You're going to have some overview section over here. You can add clients, you can add team members. Basically, if you have, if you have like already worked with clients, you're going to have the analytics as well. There's one more thing that I wanted to show you. I don't want to archive this one. What I want to do is basically, where was that? Hold on. Actually, no, I forgot what I wanted to say, but no worries, I'll be back there. So whatever reason, if you need help and support, you can just contact us at any time at support@clawbrandai.com, and me and my team is going to be there for you. Now, again, thank you so much for joining. I'm not going to stay around for much because we do have a launch that is happening right now, and people are sending all kind of emails which I need to attend to. I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation, the show. If you haven't yet claimed your coupon, and if this, I don't even know if this is still available, you're probably going to have to check this on your own. Someone says thanks for the free planner app. Also, yeah, that's something that I shared with you once you actually registered for the webinar. If you don't know what that is, it's a planner. Actually, how's that brand? How was that called? App. You know something? It's plannerapp.clawbrandai.com. So if you want to see which niches are the ones you should be targeting, like fitness, real estate, restaurants, you can use this, and it's going to give you a really good idea on how much these businesses are willing to pay. I mean, they're already paying someone to handle their branding and their design. So why not you be that person? We can just this is not the standard industry pricing, and you can even charge less just to get your first clients up and running. So basically, you have all the profit plan over here, so you can estimate how much you could do by creating these branding assets for these businesses. All right. Hopefully, this was a really good webinar for you. Now, if you join, go ahead and play around with all of this brand sessions and packages type. Just one thing, we are going to continuously upgrade and update all of the templates, all of the branding, even some agents and more features that are going to show up in your account. Okay, so if you joined and you've got the bundle package, congratulations, welcome to the family. If you know me, you know I like to upgrade and update all my softwares and help my customers. And if you have ideas, okay, you can even send me emails of the things that that you want to see in the software, and I will be adding that to the plan. Okay, so if you're playing around and you see something that's missing, just go ahead and send them over to my support team. We're going to be checking them out, and if it's a good idea, we're definitely going to be adding to the project. Charlie says, thank you for answering my questions. I'm in. Congrats. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. Now, I think it's it's fair to say, like, I'm going to give like 5 more minutes. Actually, I'm going to put a 5 minutes counter on the screen right now. 5 minutes countdown. And when this is actually, ending, we are going to close down this webinar. So for the next 5 minutes, let me just, how do I actually stop the sound on this one? Jesus, I can't. Oh, there we go. They changed something. Okay, cool. So 5 more minutes that you can go ahead and ask your questions. I want to make sure that you guys are actually informed. Per Andrew says, any discount for the special? Yeah, guys, if you didn't pick up the bundle, you can still get in with the front end deal. That is on ClawBrand AI. Their special. I think someone from the team go ahead and share that link for the commercial license, the found the foundation link, the front end offer, put it on the chat room. So if you guys, don't want or can't afford to join in with the bundle deal, which by the way is the best one that you're gonna get, go ahead and check the chat room. We're gonna share you a link with the live. Ali, can you share that, please? My sound's still on. There we go. You can get the front end commercial version from the link we just shared in the chat room. But again, I want to tell you that the best price that you're gonna get is the bundle deal, because it includes all the upgrades at the best possible rate. If you're gonna go and upgrade individually, at the end of the funnel, you're gonna end up paying more. So make sure that you secure the bundle deal while it's still available and while the price is at lowest that it can be. All right. So if you guys are still on the fence, let me know right now in the chat room what exactly is holding you back from joining ClawBrand AI right now and grab the bundle deal, because I want you to make an informative decision to join. So if there is something holding you back, let us know. I'm here to answer each and every one of your questions. Somebody asked, can we generate logos? Yes, we can. I already explained that. Can we turn that into videos? Yes, we can. We just demonstrated. We extended the session just for that reason. Please answer these questions for me. Patrick, go ahead. Let me know. Rolf, last minute, in the last 3 minutes, says, I'm in. Rolf, congratulations. I'm in with the transaction ID shared in the chat room. No need for the transaction ID. I already believe you. Adrian, Fred says, Adrian, excellent webinar. Next level all the way. Great bundle deal. No brainer. Thank you so much, Fred. In fact, I'm going to say thank you over here. Thank you. So everybody can see your message. And, I'm not just reading out of my head. It's actually one message that Fred just sent me. I bought the bundle deal, but I want to get the planner app to use for my potential clients. Yeah, well, that is a link. I think, just open a support ticket with us. We're going to send you the link for that as well. Freud says, can we use Asian language, Japanese and Chinese, Hindi? I believe so. I haven't tried in Chinese, to be honest. But yeah, you can give it a try and let me know if that works. But most likely it will work because of the state-of-the-art AI top image generation model that understands all the languages. So yeah, I would say yeah. But if it doesn't work for you, I'll fully refund you. Okay. What about the credit? Yeah, well, the credit, everybody who joins during the live gets 1,000 extra credits on their account. Well, you get all the credits that I already, highlighted on the, you're basically going to get about 3,000 credits, and there's 1 or 2 credits used for every generation. So there's going to be plenty of generation until you run out. And if you do run out, it means you are in serious business with a lot of local businesses or a lot of brands, a lot of businesses, right? So you're already making money. So you just, waiting for it to buy more. And we're going to make it affordable so that you can top up with credits if by any chance you run out. But I guarantee that you're not going to run out very soon. Carl, how do I get more credits? We don't have an option for that just yet. We're going to introduce it if there's going to be, a request for it. By the time you're going to run out of the credits in ClawBrand AI, right? It means you're already making a lot of money. So that is a good reason to buy more credits. So don't worry about that. Let's see. Do agency users use their own tokens? No, agency users. You're referring to clients or users. What is the per credit pricing? We haven't really put that down, but I'm going to, just send this question to the support. We'll make sure that you are going to, put the sheet together and just share it with you. We will get the recording of the webinar. Yeah, most likely I'm going to share the recording. So everybody who's watching the recording, the replay session here on the page, if you still see the great deal that's been happening, make sure you claim it before it actually ends. All right, cool. So thank you so much for the excellent webinar and for ClawBrand AI. I'm in. Before I close this one up, just want to ask you honestly, let me know in the chat room, what do you guys, how do you felt about the webinar? Do you loved it? Do you hate it? Whatever, all the feedback is highly appreciated. If anybody's still here and still needs the coupon, type in coupon. We are closing down this, like the 5 minutes counter expired. Ramsey said, my computer crashed. Can I have the link again? Yeah, looks, Ramsey, yeah, we're going to share the link with you. Ali, go ahead and share the link with Ramsey. I'm actually going to pick up a couple of more questions from the audience before I close it down. It's so great to be here with you guys on the live session that it's really hard for me to close it. Let's see, webinar better than before, except the time. I like it, but the credit system, don't worry about the credit system. I'm not going to ask you to put any API over there. We're going to give you enough credits to generate as much brand assets as you want. The webinar was awesome, says Lisa. Thank you. Patrick says, I like it. I'm not really enjoying the credit system. Well, it is what it is. Like image generation, video generation with AI models is expensive, so we cannot promise like unlimited stuff like everybody else does. Good job on the webinar, says Charlie. Thank you. I couldn't do it better myself. Charlie, if you do webinars, let me know. Maybe we're going to collaborate. One of the best, Dwight says, one of the best webinars I've been on recently. Thank you so much for you and your team. Yeah, well, I wanted to do this one differently, not just I have 2 secrets to share with you. No, I wanted to show you the demo. I wanted to use real branding logos from the audience and do a really live hands-on deck build. Okay, looks great. Time to test it out. Okay, let's see. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Dwight. Thank you, Carl, Charlie, Dennis, Lisa, Patrick, John. There's Carlos, everybody, Freud, Jensen, Lena, Lisa, everybody who joined. Thank you so much for, being here live with us. If you haven't, joined yet, make sure you click on the link before I close down the webinar. Secure it, and I'll see you inside. Thank you so much, everybody who joined. I mean, one more questions I've seen. Please respond this. Do you have Temp, do you have preferred approved vendors that we can use or approach? In all honesty, for you referring Temp, you're referring to actually print out the designs, like physically print them? Fred says, I can't believe this was only $297. Glad. Yeah, well, worth it, $997, but I wanted to make it a really special deal for everybody who joined. Can we have community? Yeah, we will have. Patrick, we will have community. I'm getting this site can't be reached from JVZoo. Ramsey, I don't know what's happening. Just try to reload, try incognito, should work. And to answer to Temp, I think we're going to be giving some ideas, but best way to approach this is find local print shop that can actually print out these things for you. And this is actually a great strategy to show up on a business doorstep with already printed materials, branded stuff, show them. And then if you want more, I can give it to you, but you need to pay. So that is actually a really good strategy. I'm actually amazed I haven't been putting on the webinar. Probably I'm going to put it on the anchor session. Okay, cool. So everybody, this is Adrian from ClawBrand AI, the founder behind ClawBrand AI, Creativio AI, Leads Gorilla AI, former founder of Leads Gorilla AI. And it was really good having you all here on board on the live session. Thank you so much for joining. And I'll see you inside soon. Thank you and bye.